Good morning everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be doing dispatching to show you guys what it looks like. So today it's a small patrol because everything just got started and people are just starting to come home and everything. So let's get on going. So I have the CAD set up. We use a Rocket CAD, and eventually we have our own CAD in the making. A member of our server is actually developing it from scratch, so it's not going to be on one of these fancy websites. It's going to be our own web hosting. So with that said, let's get ready to dispatch. Attention all units, 3113, now active dispatch. Dispatch out channel. Attention all civs, 3113 is now primary dispatch. Dispatch back in channel. So now that we got that started, I have my own little soundboard. So this is all the fun stuff. When things get a little fun, we whip this bad boy out and we get to play with all the signals and tones. Make sure everything's good. We're doing a Sandy patrol. Attention all units, be advised AOP is Sandy Shores area. Okay, and for now we just wait to see what happens. So while we wait for more people to get on, I'll give you a little tour of our dispatch system. So as you know, we use Rocket CAD, and so some of our things we offer is a name database. So you basically type in a name. So like for example, my character, Bronson Stone, pops up right there. I click on it, and then now I get to see basically an identification of them, a fake social security number, name, all that fun stuff. I get to see their description and their registered vehicles. And I also get to see their plates on it. Can also look at their traffic offense histories, which he has quite a bit. Arrest history, which quite a bit too. If there's a warrant out, and as you can see, this one's inactive. And then I could see any additional license like pilots, boating, firearm, and all of that. And if they have registered firearms, I can see that all there.
4507 Paul dispatch control.
4507, go ahead.
AOP.
Be advised, AOP is Sandy Shores area.
Copy.
So that was Corey. So back to our little business here. So the next option in our database is vehicle database. So what happens is a unit, sometimes if they're busy or if they want to keep me busy, they call in to me and they say, oh, I need you to search a plate. So then I'll get something over here. I'll use one of my plates, for example. So I'll be like, we use either the police codes, and then we also use the NATO code. So it'd be like Hotel Oscar Delta Sierra Tango Echo Romeo. And then I would get a total description. So I would see like a BF Raptor, registration valid, insurance valid. I'll see if it's stolen or not. And then it shows all the more colors over here and the registered owner. Could also check if there's any traffic priors, if there's any incidents involved, which there are none. And then I believe sometimes this works where I can search the actual RO. No, not today. Alright. I could even look over here. I could even search for firearm number. So I type something in and it'll come up eventually, but I don't have any serial number that I can think of off the bat. But we could just look at one of these ones, and then you see the registered owner is, color, model, serial number, and all that. Address database, which is pretty cool. I haven't personally had to use this one before, but could look something up like that. Then I'll see who actually lives there and if there's any incidents at that location. Neat little feature. We also have an incident database, which most of our call numbers, when I create a call, it has a usually has a case number at the top, which I can look up over here, and I'll eventually find something. But because I don't know one off my top of my head, I can't do that. We have this thing called a tone board. Now it has all these different tones. Play that one. But there's this one. And that's all I use to tone like volunteers and page everybody, but I use my own calls.
4507 Paul, control. Show me 1041, 108.
10-4 showing 4507 Paul, 10-8 in service. Okay, so there's that. There's this game map here, but this one doesn't work. You have to go up here. So when we click the one up here, we actually have a full-on live map. So let me show you guys what it looks like. Give it a minute to loading, kind of slow. So like this is a full map of the state of San Andreas. I get to see each areas. So let me go back in. You can see city if we're doing city patrol. Like the outskirt areas, Zancudo, Bolito, Sandy, Grapeseed. And what's actually really cool about this is I can actually see where everybody is. So like this one is Corey, 4507. And then I have Ethan. It even shows me the civs here, which is a pretty awesome feature that we didn't have before. So actually had to use this a couple days ago where we actually had a officer down incident and no one knew where they were. So I was able to ping their car. So it's a nice little feature we have and helps reference for when we need to spread units out, who I can call to respond to a call, and all those things. So we also have our call archives, which is like the other one. We can see, different dispatches, see if something happened where we need to review it, and like call details and all that, we can search it in here. At Freedom United, we don't really use much 10 codes, so these are the ones we use. It's all the basic ones like 10.4, 10.6, 10.7, 10.8, 10.9, 10.20, and 10.33, 10.41, 10.42. Very It's because we like to use the simple talk here, it's much easier to respond over the radio, and during a stressful situation, it's easier to recall. Also have a notepad here where I can type whatever I want and all that. I personally, when I like to dispatch, I use paper and pencil because I feel it's much easier for me personally. Over here, it's the server. We only have two servers, main server and then the training server. In here, I can select the AOP, regardless where it be. And then over here, I have a utility panel. I just discovered earlier that these buttons don't actually show up on the other side of the CAD for like our officers. So that's why I have this tone board. It's basically all of these on here, except this one. This one I'm going to use for 911 calls. So just to give you a sound, so these two sounds are exactly alike. So let me flick it on for you. So that's our priority traffic. So priority traffic is really only used for like a shots fired incident, or if an officer requests it. Normally, it's not used for vehicle pursuit and foot pursuits unless there is a imminent threat to life or danger to the public of one of that. Here's our toggle broadcast message. So we use this when one of our admin needs to come on the air and make an announcement, whether it be about RTO or something about AOP or player actions or something like that. This one is used for when I leave the channel to do a 911 call. Now I have that on here, and normally I'll say whatever I want, and then I'll press the out of channel alert. Normally I'll play this first, and then we'll have to broadcast whoever needs to announce something, and then I'll press this whenever priority goes off. Let's take a look. So while we got time, so this is basically what it looks like when generating a new call. So let's say there's a robbery progress. I could type that there. I type in the postal code, which if they don't tell me, I can also look here and reference cross streets. I put that in there, so it'll be like, let's look. Let's say 3036 Panorama Drive, the abandoned motel. 3036 Panorama. This is used for like level of response 1, 2, 3. 3 being like all call basically. We don't normally use that, but we put 1. District is not really used, and then call description we put something like caller reports homeless individual um being suspicious and placing brown bags over the place. Normally, I go and collect the suspect description, so I'll put down suspect description, and then I'll add whatever. So like brown hair, blue jeans, black jacket, and then I'll put in here whoever I want to respond. Normally, I just create the call first, and then let me just delete all this before an actual call comes in. Normally, I submit that, and I'll go in here in active calls, and then I can assign whichever unit I want. Normally, I try to look for the closest unit available. I make sure they're available too. I attach them to the call over here, and then I'll normally say, okay, we'll put them as en route, and they can do it on their end, whether they're there or not. If they're 10-6 busy, if they're unavailable due to something, en route, on scene, transporting to jail, and all that. Bolos, we could do it for either a person or a vehicle. Normally, I'm only allowed to do this if we actually have a full description of a person, if we have a name on them too. And for vehicles, we have to have a license plate and at least like color description of the vehicle and the type. And then, of course, I attach the person requesting it. Here we have messages. Now I could like private message them and all that, but I don't use that because we have TeamSpeak here. If anything, which I haven't had to do yet, because this community is actually pretty good with their radio transmission, at least when I'm on, is if something goes down and I need to privately talk to someone because their RTO is bad, I can pull them into a private frequency and talk to them there and give them a warning or all that. So, yep, that's about it for the CAD. We'll just wait to see what's next. So as we can see over here, people are starting to trickle in, so hopefully gets some more action out. Just waiting for a call to come through. I'll probably fast forward this part for you guys to save you the waiting game. So yeah, if you guys want to join, the dispatch part, you don't really need to be able to play GTA 5 to be able to join. So like other communities, you can join the dispatching center, which is what I do. I am one of, I believe, 5 full-time officers, and we have about, I think, maybe around 10, 12 or so full-time and reserve. So, you can join that, and if you do have a good laptop, everybody starts off as a civilian. That's one of the first things you do before you can do anything else. Then after you do civ training and all that, you can start and become LEO. We have options between sheriff, state police, as well as LSPD. And the thing about our server is we don't have a strict jurisdiction. So like sheriff doesn't have to stick in the county, police doesn't have to only stick in the city, and state police doesn't always have to stick to highways. So it's shared everything. And in the future, we're looking at for the dispatch side of separating out the radio frequencies so that there's like northern dispatch center, southern dispatch center, or like state dispatch and all that. As of right now, it's all into one channel, so it's kind of confusing when we also have fire and EMS on because control for them is known as FireCom.
4507 control.
4507, go ahead.
Show me out on a traffic stop with a white in color Porsche 930. Stand by for plate.
Okay, so right now he's calling it a traffic stop, so as he says that, I'm writing it down. So we can get over here. and we make our new call.
4507 control, let me know when you're ready.
Send it.
It's going to be 21 Delta Sierra Romeo 353.
4507, just to confirm, the plate is 21 Delta Sierra Romeo 353.
Copy.
10-4. 4507, could I have your postal, please?
It's going to be 3025. Be advised the gentleman got out of the vehicle and got into a boat and drove away from the current traffic stop. So I'm going to see if he returns to his vehicle and more than likely arrest him for evading.
10-4. 4507, would you require an additional unit?
Negative. If you could just run the RO for me.
10-4. So right now we'll get the traffic stop information down, because then we can attach them to the call and keep them updated. 3025 Marina. Okay, so let me search up vehicle database. We'll run it for him. 21 Delta Sierra Romeo 353. There it is. Not stolen, valid. Mitchell Prosky. Nope, wrong one. $45.07, your return when ready.
10-4, copy.
Registered owner of the white Porsche is a Mitchell Prosky. He's a male, weight 80 kilograms, 6 feet, black hair, white. He has 3 owned vehicles. Be advised, he has a arrest history and a traffic citation history.
10-4, any felonies?
Be advised, he has multiple felony counts: felony evasion, reckless endangerment, felony evasion again, and reckless endangerment. Be advised, he has a registered firearm and a valid boating firearm hunting license.
10-4, copy. Thank you, dispatch. Or control.
So as much as possible, when we're giving them all that information, it's good to give them all that detail so that they know how to handle their call. So now that we have that, let me attach them to the call. That one's on scene. Because it's important to give them that information, because you want them to know if that person is armed, how they should approach it differently, and that we know he has a boating license, so it's not like he just stole a boat. And with his history, we know that, there's a big possibility he's gonna run off.
User joined your channel.
And that's the lovely Alex. He's the temporary sheriff, as he's filling in a spot. So everybody's all spread out. What I'd like to see. Actually, where's everybody else? Out in the middle of nowhere. Just want to make sure nobody's out in the boonies. Everyone's where they're supposed to be. But 1, 2, 3. And Walter's still setting up, so. So it's important to keep tabs on your people, because one of them could be easily shot and then you don't know what's happening with them, and they're just radio silent.
4507 control.
4507, go ahead.
You can show me code 4 off that traffic stop and be back 10-8.
10-4. Okay, it's code 4, and then we'll clear the call. And when we automatically do that, he shows him back available.
What's current ALP?
2001, be advised, current ALP is Sandy Shores area.
10-4.
Yeah, so currently we can set our AOP on here, but on officer and civilian ends, this AOP doesn't show up for them. So that's one thing that's going to be in the new CAD, which I can't wait to see and show you guys.
Oh.
Yay, more people. That way I won't have to cut and splice like I'm probably doing now for you guys to not make you guys all bored and everything. The more people, the merrier.
4507 dispatch or control.
4507, go ahead.
Let's go ahead and expand the AOP Sandy Harmony.
10-4, showing the AOP expanded. Attention all units, AOP is now Sandy and Harmony area. Let me show you guys what it's like. Dispatch out of channel.
Channel switched.
Attention all civs, AOP is now Sandy Shores and Harmony area.
Channel switched.
Dispatch back in channel. Just for my reference, I'll expand this, Sandy and Harmony.
2010 dispatch.
2001 Sierra, go ahead.
I'll be 10-8, 1041 active supervisor.
10-4, showing you 10-8 in service. Oops, didn't mean to do that. It's normally one of the first patrols, so I normally like to go in and clear all these calls and bolos. That's all from the day prior.
User joined your channel.
4035.
Oh my
control.
god. 4035, go ahead.
Be advised, apparently there is supposedly a shipment of 2 APCs being transported up towards Fort Zancudo from the Sandy Shores airfield, so just in case anyone calls in.
10-4, are they requesting LEO escort?
Negative, he rather rudely told me to go disappear, so. But I just thought I'd make everyone aware, just in case.
10-4. So normally with that, you have to talk to Civ COC and then get all that approved, so. If he's just heading on out to Zancudo, not bad, but if he breaks traffic laws and all that, then that's a problem.
.4507 control.
4507, go ahead.
4507 chief of police is going to be 1042 107. 4507 Courtney Cornell is going to be 1041 tonight.
10-4, showing 4507 Courtney Cornell 10-8 in his service. Thank you.
2001 dispatch.
2001, go ahead.
Show me en route to Sandy Sheriff Station, code 1, to respond to a bell ringing.
10-4, showing you en route to Sandy Shores, code 1. Dispatch to 4507.
Code for 4507.
4507, are you near the Sandy Sheriff Station?
10-4, I was just getting my duty belt, but I just saw a semi-truck leave with what looked to be multiple military tanks on the back, headed south Alhambra Drive.
10-4, be advised the Fort Zancudo is having a APC shipment from Sandy Shores Airfield.
10-4 copy.
.2001, I have that truck. Gonna be southeast panorama heading towards Route 68. I'm gonna go ahead and follow them. Make sure that they make it to Zancudo, alright?
10-4, 2001, would you like another unit to attach to the Sandy Sheriff Station?
10-4, if you can have 4507 handle that since she's nearby.
10-4, 4507, do you copy that?
10-4.
Thank you very much.
4035 traffic when ready.
Go ahead, 4035.
Gonna be Route 68, 4024, with a semi truck.
Ten four. Here we go. Traffic stop. 4824. US Route 68.
4507, 45. This is right. 4509, 1041, 10.
10-4, showing 4509, 10-8 in service. Attaching to his call. On scene. Da 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 da. We'll set one up for Alex because they're heading Zancudo. What was that? 5005. 5005.
2001 dispatch.
2001, go ahead.
From what I can see, it looks like this truck might have its hazards on. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to make contact with them and see if they're aware of that.
10-4. Give them some additional stuffs. We'll create a log. We'll say 2001.
2001 dispatch. Final stop's gonna be nearest mile marker H. We're just off of Union Road in the Grapeseed area.
10-4, showing you near mile marker H. Scene, vehicle escort. We'll edit the call using mile marker H. Union Road. Union Road? What are they doing up in... Definitely not towards Zancudo.
.4507 control.
4507, go ahead.
You can show me all clear at the station. I'll be back tonight.
10-4, showing you back available.
.4035 control.
4035, go ahead.
Mind me
Oh my
rolling
god.
me an additional unit. This individual either high on something and isn't being very cooperative.
10-4, 4507.
Go for 4507.
4507, can I have you routed to 4024 US Route 68 to back up 4035 on his traffic stop?
10-4, you can show me en route.
Dispatch 4509. Dispatch 4509.
4509.
4509, sir, can I have you log into CAD, please?
And for give me a few mics. I'll be 10-6 momentarily.
10-4. Dispatch 2001.
Good.
What's your status, sir?
I'm still going to be out with the individual. Once everything is clear here, I'm going to go ahead and escort him to his destination. He's not sure the best way to get there.
10-4.
4507, you can show me on scene.
10-4, showing 4507 on scene. Ba-da-da-da-da. On scene. Just like that, all our units are active.
2001 dispatch.
2001, go ahead.
Show me clear off that stop. I'll be 10-6 escorting that truck with the wide load to Fort Zancudo.
10-4, showing you 10-8 and escorting. 5005 Fort Zancudo. Dispatch 4035. Dispatch 4035. Give him a minute. If not, we'll call his.
Yeah, 4035. Go
Oh
ahead. Sorry, my bad.
shit. 4035. What's your status, sir?
Currently one uncooperative individual still on scene. Both units.
10-4.
4507, control.
4507. Go ahead.
Can I get county tow or county heavy record to 4025 for a tractor trailer?
10-4. County tow en route to 4025. Approximately 5 mics. So county tow is basically when we don't have an active civ who wants to do towing duties. It's role played as county tow so that we can get rid of the vehicle.
4507 control.
4507, go ahead.
You can go ahead and show me code 4 back 10-8.
10-4 showing 4507, 10-8 back in service. 10-8 back in service. 10-8 available. Whoops. Da 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 da. Available.
2001 dispatch, back to 8.
10-4 showing 2001 back in service. 2001 available. Vehicle escort. Clear call. Huh? 2 Walters. I'm seeing double. You gotta reset it. Yeah, that did it.
Dispatch 4509 back 10-8.
10-4 showing 4509 back 10-8. I don't know, to me dispatching when I come to dispatch is very therapeutic. Relaxing patrol.
4507 control, show me 10-6, 10 mics.
10-4 showing 4507, 10-6, 10 mics. So we'll mark them as unavailable.
Forty 35 control.
4035, go ahead.
Show me 10 7 10 42.
10-4 showing you 10-7, 10-42. Have a good night. 10-7, 10-42. So he's gone. Gonna leave for the night. If it gets too low, I might switch over to police. Give him some extra help. It'll be a 3-to-3 ratio, 3-to-4. If it gets any lower than that, I'll join in. Oh yeah, well if he's out, then I can clear this call. Some people should tell us when they're going to be code 4.
2001 Sierra dispatch.
2001 CR, go ahead.
I'll be out on a traffic stop nearest Postal 3000 with a red and colored tractor. It's going to be occupied times
User
1 white
disconnected
male.
from your channel.
I have an additional on scene with me if they can go and identify.
User joined your channel.
4509 to 2001.
Go ahead.
Would you like me to stay on, or you think you're good?
If you want to stick around, you can. Otherwise, you can jump off if you want. Doesn't matter to me.
4.
Dispatch the 2001. Could you please state the vehicle description one more time for me?
Yeah, it's gonna be a red tractor with no tires.
10-4. No tires, huh? Dispatch the 4509.
4509.
Will you be attaching to the call, sir?
10-4. You can show me a test for now.
10-4. Okay, folks, so after they wrap up this traffic stop, I will be going 10-7, 10:42. So until then, let's wait and see what gets popping.
$45 and 921. I'm seeing a bag sort with some white substance in it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
10-4. I saw that also when he was digging around through the tractor.
drugs.
Advise he also has a prior conviction for possession of a controlled substance.
10-4.
Oh lord, he going down.
45 on 9. Possible shots fired around the area of 3041, 3040. Unsure if it's hunting or other sort.
10-4. The only other unit is unavailable at this time.
10-4.
Well, we're gonna head on in, guys. So thank you very much for watching my video. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll probably put out more dispatching videos, and hopefully those other videos I put out are a lot more fun filled. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys are having a good day, night, morning, whatever it may be, or if it's 1 in the morning. All right, have a good one, guys. Thank you very much. Attention all units, attention all units. 3113 will be going 10-7, 10:42, switching over to Civ.
Channel switched.
Attention all civs, 3113 will be going 10-7, 10:42. Thank you very much.